You had a map. So what we did last time to get rid of this?
Oh, you have to, can you log off from your other device? Or you need both? Or mute your computer.
Okay.
Okay, I think you're good.
I can't hear you too good on this one. I guess I don't. Okay. How's that? You can hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you fine.
All right, cool. You just sent a message to me, but I didn't see what that said. What did you say just now?
Hang on 1 second.
Oh, Kellen, it's time to leave. Welcome to the call. So glad you're able to join us. We're going to get started in just a few moments. Welcome, welcome. I see you hopping on. Thank you so much for coming on. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming in tonight. You're going to be in for a treat. Thank you so much for taking time out. This is going to be very quick. We're going to get started shortly, but thanks for hopping on and hopping on time. We are about to get started with our presentation. Thanks to all of you for hopping on. I really appreciate it. Whoever invited you really appreciates it. I sure do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. In about 2 more minutes, we'll get started. Thank you so much, Delarice, for hopping on. I see D. Thanks, Karen. Monet, I see you. Thank you so much, you guys, for hopping on. Definitely in for a treat. Just another minute or two. I hope you all came with an open mind and ready to hear how you can make some extra money, how you can have your prayers answered. Hi, Sissy, I see you. Welcome to the call. So happy to have you. We're gonna make this very short, very sweet and to the point. And we're gonna get you in and out with a good message and an awesome opportunity in about 1 more minute. If you're ready to hear some good news, let me see you drop a 1 in the chat if you want to hear some good news tonight. Let me see you drop a 1 in the chat. I see those ones coming in. Good stuff. Oh, yeah. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I think everybody's on and in place. I see people still hopping on, but we are definitely going to get started now. And I just want to first of all say welcome to this call for the Forex trading market. Someone thought so much about you that they invited you to this call. Whether they thought that you can use an additional stream of income, they see potential in you as an entrepreneur to grow a business, establish a business and grow a business, whether they just want to get your opinion on an opportunity that they would have heard of, or they just know that you're going to be someone that's willing to learn and earn in the foreign exchange market. Whichever category you fall under, we are happy that you are here and you are welcome. So again, thank you so much for taking time out, because you can be doing anything, but you decided to come here tonight and hear an awesome opportunity. So I pray that you all have open hearts and an open mind. And I like to think about a parachute. A parachute only works if it's open. So open your heart, open your mind to receive some good news. You may have been praying about a financial breakthrough. You may have had some concerns. You may have wanted to start your own business, and you may have needed some extra funds. Well, those prayers have been answered, and you're going to hear tonight exactly what we have in store for you. I've been a part of Forex trading for about 3 weeks now, and I decided to join because I want to have financial freedom. I want to be able to manage my own time, and I want to be able to learn a skill set that I can pass on to my children. When I heard actually I didn't even join after hearing a presentation. I joined after hearing a training call, and I heard the presentation after. So in that training call, I heard exactly what I needed, and I knew that this was something that I had to get into right away. And that's exactly what I did. Now, especially during this time of quarantine, where some of you may be on less work days, less funds coming in, no funds coming in at all. You may have lost your job. Whatever the circumstances, I felt security joining the Forex trading market because it has to do with foreign exchange. The money isn't going anywhere. The countries aren't going anywhere. So this, to me, was the perfect time to be able to get into an opportunity such as this. So I hope, regardless of what your work situation is right now, that this is something that you can hear of, be a part of, and be able to grow from. Without further ado, I want to introduce to you to Miss Sophia Lightborn. Sophia is a born and bred Bahamian. She is doing so well in this company. She is growing by leaps and bounds. And Sophia has a passion for learning and earning. And she is on her journey to financial freedom, and she wants to share that with her fellow Bahamians. So with her passion, she's like beyond she's out of this world, and her tag is planets and stars. So you can just imagine where she knows that the sky is the limit for her, and there's so much that she can do. She's an awesome leader, and I felt so comfortable joining this community based on her leadership, based on the support system and the training that I have in the foreign exchange market. And it helped me to feel secure and gave me even more of a comfort knowing that I made the right decision. So without further ado, we're going to ask Sophia to hop on and share this presentation with us. And I hope that your mind will be transformed. Remember, I said, make sure your mind is open like a parachute so that you can receive what Sophia has to present to us tonight. So Sophia, take it away. It's all yours. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Raquel, man. I'm sitting over here like all smiles. Just appreciate you for saying yes and for doing this and hosting the call tonight. Definitely doesn't go unappreciated. And I'm just looking forward to everything that you're going to be doing in the next few months, because you have hit the ground running since you got started. So just want to thank you again, Ms. Aubrey. Welcome to the call, everyone. Welcome to the call. Like Raquel said, my name is Sophia Lightborn. You're going to be hearing from me for a little while tonight. And we're going to be talking about one of my favorite topics, which is money. Okay, so if someone invited you to this call tonight, get excited. Text them, send them a message, tell them thank you for inviting you to the line, because they thought enough of you to want to share this information. I'm a big believer, guys, that, information changes situations. And tonight we're about to share some information with you that I'm sure you were never taught in schools, right? You probably never even learned this in your work experience, because what we're about to talk about, guys, it was reserved for just the wealthy, ultra elite, right? Rich folks. So only about 3% of the world really know about what we're going to talk about, because most people don't understand how to grow and multiply their money. And that's what we're going to talk about tonight, all right? So I hope you guys are excited. I hope you've got a piece of paper and a pen. You're going to want to take some notes, because you only retain about 20% of information that you hear if you don't write something down. So take some notes, all right? I'm about to give y'all some game when it comes to the new rules of money. We're in 2020. We're in a digital age. We're approaching a new era. We're looking for a new Bahamas. And we've got to get some new information so that we can shift the mindset of the people so that we can get the results that we're looking for. So grab your pen, grab your paper, and I'll just share a little bit with you guys just about me. Some of you guys on the line tonight, you probably know me, maybe you don't. My name is Sophia Lightborn. I'm from Freeport, Bahamas, born and raised, but I make my home now in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. But, Bahamas 242 is in my heart, right? I moved to this country. I moved to the States about, almost 7 years ago, really chasing the American dream. Y'all already know how it is to live home on the island. We always think the grass is greener on the other side. Everyone, a lot of people want to move to the States, right? You want to get that opportunity to chase the American dream. And I was blessed with an opportunity to be able to do that, right? I won the green card lottery. I was able to get permanent residency in Florida, and I started my journey. I started seeking after those goals and those dreams and those aspirations that I had. But when I got here, if I can keep it 100% real with y'all, when I got here, it wasn't a dream at all. It was more like a nightmare. right? Thank God for my parents. I have really supportive parents, but trying to find my own way on my own, it was not all peaches and cream. You know, I got a job that was paying more money than probably anywhere I would have worked back home. So on paper, I thought I was about to be set. But really quickly, I realized that I got caught up in a cycle called paycheck to paycheck. I don't know about y'all, but I've been there for a whole long time. Maybe some of you guys have been there before. Maybe you're there right now, right? But I got caught up in feeling like on Fridays, the only thing that got paid were my bills, but I wasn't. I felt like I was robbing Peter to pay Paul, right? Like I had more month at the end of my money than money at the end of the month. And I got sick and tired of that because I made a decision that I did not move to a new country to just survive. I moved here to thrive. So I had to figure out why was it that when I looked around, I saw people living the life of their dreams, driving the cars they wanted to drive, you know, living in the homes and the communities they wanted to live in, but I was barely making ends meet. And I made a decision that day that I was going to figure it out, right? I realized that the only thing different between me and someone who was living their dream life was some information. So I got on a webinar kind of just like this one a couple years ago. And I was hearing from some people who were making more money in a month than I was making all year. The kind of incomes I was hearing about was unheard of. And that very day, I said, listen, if they can do it, I can do it too. I've just got to get access to the resources, access to the mentorship, access to the information, and I would make it possible. So tonight, you know, based on my journey over the past 5 years, and I'm not where I want to be yet, but I'm so far from when I started. And the information that's been shared with me, the mentorship, the coaching that I've got, which has made so many transformations in my life. I'm super passionate about helping people from the Bahamas learn this information too. See, the only thing that's stopping the average person from getting this is just opening their mind enough to just hear it, right? We always say that being broke, all of us have been broke before. Broke is a temporary situation, but poor is a mentality. Poor simply means passing over opportunities repeatedly. And I'll be real with y'all, people from the Bahamas, from where I'm from, I was one of them. A lot of times what's blocking our blessings is just passing over opportunities repeatedly. Having a poor mindset. See, when we hear about some people making these type of incomes, we think it can't be real, but it is. It is. You've just got to open your mind and put yourself in an environment where that's the norm. Okay, so tonight we're going to be switching your perspective from a perspective of lack, and we're going to start looking at things from a perspective of abundance. All right, so I want you to think about that right now. Everything you're going to hear tonight, I want you to think about abundance, no lack, no scarcity, because there is none. There's abundance, okay, but you just got to make sure you're tapping into it. So I'm going to share some info with y'all over the next 15 minutes, and then I'm going to have a couple friends come on and share their testimonial with you about what we're about to talk about, what it's done for them. And some of y'all on this call tonight, your life will never be the same after tonight. I promise you. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. All right. So the first thing I want to ask you, okay, remember, we're thinking about everything from abundance. The first thing I want you to think about is, what do you want to become? Okay, that's not a corny question. That's not hypothetical. I want you to really think about that. What goals do you have for yourself for the next 12 months, the next 18 months, the next 24 months, the next 5 years? You should be able to answer that like this, but most people can't because we only can think through next week, next month, next 6 months, right? You've got to start asking yourself, what goals are you setting for yourself? Because the reason people don't really meet goals in life isn't because they aim for them and miss them, you know. It's because people set no goals and they hit nothing every time. But we're going to change that tonight. See, the first thing I want to talk about is the 4 ways you make money. Remember, y'all, I'm about to school y'all on some stuff no one taught us in school, okay? There's 4 ways you make money if you live on planet Earth. It doesn't matter if you are black, white, man, woman, American, Bahamian, African, it doesn't matter. There's only 4 ways you earn income. Most of us have only been taught about 1 or 2 of them, but there's 4. See, the first way, or the most popular way that people make money is working a job, right? Working for someone else, being an employee. Nothing's wrong with the job. Be grateful for your job, especially if you have one right now, post-COVID, right? Be grateful for your job. But what you don't want to be is be content with only a job. Here's why. Because a job, y'all, is simply exchanging your time for dollars. Okay, it's exchanging time for money. And what happens is you go to work, you get paid. You go to work, you get paid. You don't go to work, what happens? You don't get paid. So what happens to you if something, God forbid, happens and you can no longer go to work? You can no longer physically exchange your time for money. You're right, you make no money. This is where a lot of people are, and it's a dangerous place to be. Then you've got, some people on the call tonight who are going to say, Sophie, I don't work a job. I work for myself. I'm self-employed. That's good. People who are self-employed typically make really good money, right? They get to set their own hours, so they're flexible. These are like your nail techs, right? Your hairstylists, your barbers, maybe your real estate agent friend, or private practice lawyers and doctors, right? They're all self-employed individuals, but they're still exchanging time for dollars. What do I mean? If your nail tech doesn't show up to the salon today and she sees no clients, does she make any money? No, right? If that lawyer doesn't take any cases, doesn't have any clients, does he make any money? No. So self-employed people are basically employees. They just own the job. So this is about 95% of the population make their money either being self-employed or working a job. 95%. But guess what? They only control about 5% of the wealth. When I heard that, that blew my mind. I said, how is it possible for 95% of people to only control 5% of the money? So I said, where's the other 95%? You're right. There's a 5% elite that control 95% of the wealth. These are your business owners and your investors, okay? Business owners and investors. Now, some of you guys may be like me. I kind of used to use the term self-employed and business owner interchangeably, but it's a big difference. Here's how you know if you're self-employed or if you're a business owner. Can you walk away from your business for 1 week, 2 weeks, 1 month, and your income stays the same? If the answer is no, that means you're self-employed. But if the answer is yes, that means that you're actually a business owner. You're leveraging systems. You're leveraging employees. You're leveraging other people's time. See, think about the last time you went to your favorite store. When was the last time you saw the CEO of that store sitting there? Most times they're not there, right? They have employees who are there for them. Business owners make up about 4% of that 5%. But the 1%, right? And this is where I want everyone on this call tonight to start to think, like, how can I get to this 1%? How do you become a 1%er? Is you've got to develop an investor mindset. You've got to start investing. Listen to me, y'all. If you're not investing, you've got a 0% chance of generating wealth. I didn't say, if you're not investing, you can't have money, but to generate wealth, you've got to invest, right? Investing simply means that instead of you working for money, you put your money to work for you, all right? Think about that. We've been taught something that I think is like a broken or a half truth. People always say, man, how much money you making? That's not really important. The important question is, how much money is your money making? See, when I was asked that question, I had to be honest, and the answer was, my money don't make me no money. I'm not making any money on my money. So we're going to change that tonight. We're going to show you how you can start to invest, okay? Most people know about investing in stocks, maybe investing in the real estate market. But what I want to introduce you to is a vehicle that's going to show you, I feel, is the best way for the average person to start investing, especially if you don't have a finance background, and that's in the foreign exchange market. Okay, Forex. What's foreign exchange? It's super simple. Every country in the world has their own form of currency, right? Me and you, we all, exchange Forex all the time. You just don't know it, right? In the Bahamas, we've got the Bahamian dollar. In the US, we got the US dollar. Every time you're about to hop on a flight to come to the States, what do you spend? What do you do? You're trying to change your money into US. If you go to the bank, you give them Bahamian dollars, they give you back US. Now, we've been blessed that our exchange rate is 1-to-1, so we don't see a difference. But most countries in the world, there's an exchange rate. So when you exchange one country's currency for another, every time those transactions takes place, money is being made. This is actually the largest financial market in the world. So it's so much larger than the New York Stock Exchange. Most of us have heard about the New York Stock Exchange. That does about $20 to $30 billion per day. But the foreign exchange does about $5.3 trillion per day. Actually, right now, since this presentation was created, it's actually almost closer to $7 trillion per day. That's how much it's growing. So every single economy in the world participates in foreign exchange. The reason that you probably never even really heard about Forex before was because before now, in order to be able to participate in foreign exchange, you needed a $3 million net worth, and you needed to start your trading account with at least $100,000. Now let's keep it real, guys. Most people don't even have $5,000 in the bank, so they definitely don't have $100,000. So most people just didn't qualify to participate. That's why I said this information was reserved for the elite. You had to already have money to be able to participate in this money game to make more. This market's open 24 hours, 5 days a week. Why is that important? Because your money can work for you 24 hours, 5 days a week. You can't work 24 hours, 5 days a week, right? You're limited to the amount of time that you're able to work per day. But if you put your money to work for you, this is how you start to make money in your sleep. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Warren Buffett. It's one of the wealthiest men in the world. He said, if you don't find a way to make money in your sleep, you're going to work until you die. When I heard that, I said, that's not even attractive to me. I don't want to work until I die, right? I want to figure out how I can put my money to work so that I can enjoy life. See, guys, the foreign exchange market, this is a market now that you can exchange in without owning physical money. You can do everything. You can buy and sell currencies from this device, from your cell phone, from your tablet, from your computer. This is the digital age that we're living in. Now, talking about digital, this is another growing $1 trillion industry. It's called digital currencies. This is what's actually setting the future stage for how we handle money. Guys, have you ever heard about cryptocurrency before? Maybe you've heard about Bitcoin, right? Litecoin, Ripple, Ethereum. You've probably heard about these digital currencies before. Now, here's how I want to keep it real with y'all. The Bahamas, I'm a little biased because I am in Florida, but some things we still playing catch up with, right? Like technology, some things, right? The whole world is going cashless. Now the Bahamas, we ain't there yet, but I see we're making strides towards it. But the rest of the world is moving towards a cashless society, okay? We're using apps to be able to text money to each other. You don't physically have to have paper cash anymore. This is a digital age. This is a digital era. So wouldn't you want to understand about digital currencies? This is becoming the global form of payment, okay, for purchases everywhere. Y'all, I always say that there's 3 types of people in the world, okay? There's the first type of person who makes it happen. That's me and you. You're a make it happen type person because you're on this call. You could be doing anything else, but someone invited you and you hopped on. You're a make it happen type of person. Then the second type of person is a person who's they're a spectator. They watch it happen. That's most people. And then you got the third type of person who wonder what happened. The whole landscape of how we handle money is going to change, and some people are not even going to see it happen right in front of their eyes. You now have the opportunity to be on the front end and understand how all of this works. So how does this all tie together? At the start of this call, I said that information changes situations. In order for you to position yourself to be able to take advantage of this information, to be profitable and start investing, you've got to get educated. See, people think investing is risky. Investing is only risky when you don't know what you're doing. So why not get educated? So now you're taking the risk out of it. See, I'm partnered with an educational platform called I Am Academy. And what we've done is we've simplified learning these financial markets. You see, our goal is to help the average person be able to master the markets and start to build wealth and start to ultimately build legacies and get free, build freedom. See, what we've developed are some different digital platforms, okay, where we're going to teach you everything about foreign exchange, about digital currencies, right? And we've also got something called high frequency. So if you've ever heard about binary options, that's what high frequency is. We have all of these different curriculums that you can start to learn how to be consistent and profitable in these markets. It doesn't matter if you know absolutely nothing right now. Our academies are designed to take you from beginner and walk you through step by step until you get to a point where you're a consistent and profitable trader. See, what I ask everyone to do who sees this presentation, because I want to set everyone up to win. I don't want anyone to fail. I want you to win. So I like to set realistic expectations. If you can commit 1 hour a day, 4 to 5 days a week, in about 90 days, you'll get to a point where you are understanding the markets and you can constantly, be in profit. Now, will it take you 90 days to actually start making money? Of course not. See, we've got a Go Live platform. This is where you've got access to over 100 educators. These are master traders, people who have years of experience, have made 6, 7, 8, 9 figures in the markets. And they're teaching you how to be able to do the same thing. You're going to be able to ask questions, connect, collaborate. You're going to be able to see them live in the markets, learn their strategies, learn how they view the markets. They're going to teach you everything they know. The great part about this is, because this is live markets, if they see a high probability trade, in the markets, they actually give you the trade idea. You copy and paste it into your phone, and you are able to make profit with these master traders. So it doesn't take you 90 days to start making money. You can actually start making money, your first day as soon as you plug in. See, guys, this is live mentorship designed around your busy schedule. I'm a big believer that mentorship is the cheat code to success. It speeds up your learning curve, right? You get to see people who've been there, done that, ask questions, and get to accelerate your process. See, it doesn't matter if you're a morning person or if you're a night person. We've got educators on around the clock, because our academy is in over 150 different countries all around the world. So there's different time zones. So there's always someone on teaching you about these financial markets. We have something called our Hello Center. Okay, this is where you get to choose from our academies and our different products that's going to help you trade. I always say that, with this education, we're fighting a war on poverty, right? And for me, it's a little bit more close to home, because I see how many people back home, especially after Dorian, especially now after COVID, we never caught up from the hurricanes in the years before Dorian. Our economy seemed to can't catch itself. People don't seem to be able to get a break. The government doesn't seem to be doing what they should be doing to help the people. So now it's time for us to help ourselves. Now it's time for us to equip ourselves with the information and the tools to change the game. But it starts with me and you, one person at a time. See, we've got different tools that's going to help to simplify this process for you. Look at the one that's on the screen right now with the 2 yellow triangles, right? What this is an artificial intelligence tool, right? Super, super cool. It scans the markets all day long. And what it does is it identifies, highly probable winning trades. Then it actually tells you when to get in the trade, when to exit the trade. And if it's a winning trade, you just made money, right? Now, are you going to win every single trade? No. But the great thing about this tool is it's 87% accurate. That means that 8 out of every 10 trades it gives is going to make you money. So this is what I like to call our copy, paste, profit system. If you could copy and paste, and clearly all of y'all can, because you made it to the Zoom, and people have trouble with Zoom, you can definitely make money with our harmonic scanner. See, this is a way for you to be able to learn and earn on the go, because all of the trade ideas are sent directly to your smartphone. Once you got data on your phone, and you're going to want to keep data on because you know that the markets are going to be making you money, right? You get the trade idea sent directly to your phone, and you're never missing an opportunity, to miss a profit. So what I want to do really quickly is I've got a couple of friends who were able to hop on to help me out here. Okay, let's go ahead and stop the screen share for a second. Let's see. Miss Imani, are you here? Let's see if she's here. Imani, I see you. Millionaire Imani. I'm promoting you to panelist, superstar. Let's see if you're able to hop on.
Yes. Hello, Sophia.
Hey, Imani, how you doing? Thank you so much for hopping on. Do me a favor, just share with everyone. We have a whole lot of people, especially from the Bahamas, on the call tonight. Share with everyone, how long you've been a part of the Academy. What's been your biggest day trading, and what's your favorite product?
Yeah, absolutely. So first, I just want to give it back to you, Sophia, really quickly. Appreciate everything you do for our team, for this business. You're super amazing. We really appreciate you. Thank you. So, so I've been in the Academy for 3 months. So I joined the Academy on March 19th. So I just had a new biggest day, which was last week. I made $710 in maybe like 3 hours. I used our Go Live platform, which has a lot of different educators on there. So, no matter how you learn, or no matter what time it is, where you're located at, we have over 100 educators from all over, and they actually go live on the platform. They do real-time charts. You can do it with them. They'll be sharing their screen like how Sophia was doing. You can see it. And I was just on a Go Live session. One of our trainers was sharing, some information. She was giving us trade signals. I put one in, and 3 hours later, I made $710. So it was super dope.
That's so cool. So cool. $710. So was that something you marked up with yourself based on your own analysis, or was it just,
No, it was a trade signal. I just copied and pasted it from, I was with the Go Live, and it was from Anastasia. So it was a trade signal that she has sent, and I just copied and pasted it. So I didn't mark that one up.
Nice. Thank you so much, Millionaire Monique, for hopping on.
No problem.
Appreciate you for hopping on and sharing it, and just taking time out of your day to just share with everyone. And guys, that's only in 3 months, right? She just got started in March. It's just the start of June, and she was able to have a $700 day, right? I think before last week, her biggest day, and we used to brag on her for that, it was like $340. But she doubled that, 2 weeks later, just by being able to use our platform, which allows you to copy and paste from the educators. So I have another person here on the line. This gentleman, man, I have a great deal of respect for him. He's actually one of my business partners. He's actually one of my mentors. We've been in business for a while together. And he's just so selfless. And I just wanted to bring to the call really quickly, Dr. Carlton Calhoun. Doc, are you on the line, sir?
I am. Can you see and hear me okay?
I can. Let me spotlight you. Good. Okay, Doc, if you don't mind sharing with everyone, how long you've been in the academy, what's been your biggest day trading, or one of your best experiences trading, and what product you love?
Excuse me. Before I begin, Sophia, first, let me give it back to you. I appreciate everything you do with not only the entire organization, but the leadership you provide your team. And it's just an honor and a privilege to be in business with you. So I thank you. So I've been with the Academy now right at 8 months. Absolutely love everything about the Academy. My biggest day trading was about $471 and a few cents. That was in about 15 minutes. I actually took a trade I did from one of the educators on the way to a meeting. And by the time I arrived at the meeting, I saw that I was up $471. I would have made more, but I panicked. So I
get my money now, huh?
Right.
Definitely $471 in 15 minutes. Like, I don't know many jobs that pay that kind of money, right?
Right.
Right. And Doc, I mean, I know you're gonna kill me for this, but you've got a PhD, right? So think
Correct.
about having a PhD education and being able to learn this skill set. Like, what kind of impact has that been for you? Especially with that high level of education.
Well, it's ironic. Yes, I have a PhD, but without a financial education, PhD stands for piled high in debt, because so many of us go through formal education to make a living, but we don't get a financial education to make a fortune. So I really love the fact that the average, ordinary, everyday person, maybe somebody who is disenfranchised and may not have access to what we consider a formal education, can enroll in the academy like this. And as you said, fight poverty, one of the weapons that the academy provides, and literally alter the financial trajectory of their entire family. So that's what I love about what we have going on. And then, of course, being able to work with people like you who make learning and earning so much fun.
Man, Doc, thank you so much. Thank you so much for hopping on and sharing, and just saying yes and taking time out of your afternoon to come on here and just share with everyone on the line. So I appreciate you.
Likewise.
Awesome. So I got one more guest. This gentleman, his story is nothing short of amazing. One of the most humblest guys I've ever met for his level of success. And, I just wanted him to come on because, like I said, where we're from, we don't know a lot of people doing these kind of things and getting these kind of results. So I wanted you guys to see that, what can be possible for you, but what he's about to share with you guys is almost what most people would think is impossible. But I'm bringing someone here to show you that the impossible is always possible, right? I always say the word impossible is just I'm possible. That's it. Right? It's our perspective. So this young gentleman, man, his name is Mello Haynes out of North Carolina. I just want you to share, Mello, how long you've been a part of the academy. I'm gonna brag on you a little bit, share with everyone what your biggest day trading has been up to this point. And just like in 2 minutes or less, kind of just share with the people, you know, what this process has been like for you to get to your level of success.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hold on, give me a second. Let me step outside. I was in there giving my daughter a bath.
No
So
problem at all.
Baby
That's
Shark. I hate that song, man, but it's all good. But definitely want to give it back to you. Sophia, man, you've been able to do some phenomenal things and help so many people around the world, like really get enlightened and put speak the belief into us that we actually can do it. Like you said, I like that quote right there. I'm possible, because this skill is not only going to put you in a position to want to believe more in yourself, but you have to, because it's literally just you versus you. There's no boss. There's nobody over your shoulder. It's, you know, come in, learn the skill set, and take your life to the next level. So yeah, man, my name is Mello. I'm located out here in Charlotte, North Carolina. I've been learning the skill. I've been learning the skill of trading in the academy here for 2 years now, right? 2 years. And it's been nothing short of amazing. The thing I love best about it, guys, is honestly the mentorship, the leadership, and the relationships that you're able to build throughout this journey. Because I don't know if you all can attest to this on this call, but you guys are going to make way more money with strangers than you ever do your friends and family. I saw as people over here making, you know, obscene amounts of money, and I was willing to learn the ropes if they were talking about how they did it. So why wouldn't I listen? I didn't like what my current bank account said at that time 2 years ago. And, you know, through the grace of God and belief in myself, man, I put in the work. I studied every day while I was working, and then I haven't worked a job since 2018, guys. You know, prior to, you know, my big, you know, a 6-figure day, guys. My biggest day was 17,000. A few months ago, I did that like last year out in Dallas. I think that was September last year. And then speed up last month, man. As you can see, like I'm moving into my new spot. So we've been moving all week, but yeah, man. Last month I was able to make $117,000 in a day, and had to deal with some withdrawal things. To, you know, I've never made that much money in one day, so extraction was very key for me. Being able to, you know, move the money where I needed to in order for me to be able to, you know, take advantage of the, you know, the better things in life. So if you've been watching for a while, man, I would say get plugged in. Your money's waiting on you. All of you guys on here are already more than capable, right? God gave you a brain, he gave you a spirit, so you can feel the energy and the information that's being told to you. So if it resonates with your spirit, definitely take advantage of it. We got amazing mentorship like Sophia and Carlton Calhoun. Big ups to them, man. You guys inspire me every single day to keep going. And you know, it's just, yeah, come change your life, man. It's gonna happen.
Appreciate you, man, Mello. Like, I remember that day, like a month ago, when the screenshot dropped in the group, and it was 117,000, right? And I looked at it, and I was like, whoa. And you were just like, thank God, God is good, right?
Yeah,
so
man.
Like, just you know, big ups to you, Mello, man, and I just appreciate everything you do and how you always serve everyone and try to make everyone better. So that we can all have your same level of success on these charts. So appreciate you for saying yes and hopping on the call and just sharing that with everyone on the call tonight.
No problem. We family. I got you.
For sure. Have a good one, bro.
All right, you too.
Guys, you heard it from some real people getting real results, right? You don't have to take it from me. Like, these are the people that you're going to be directly connected to, right? The people that are going to be pouring into you and helping you guide you in the right direction to make sure that you can get similar results. But we can't make guarantees. The only thing that we know what works is the academy works, the information works. The question is, will you work? Okay? You're the variable in that formula. So I know you're saying, man, this is an incredible skill set. Wow, 117,000 in a day. You know, 700 in a day. You know, I was in a trade earlier today. I had it on my Instagram. You know, it was a small trade, but I made $20 in half an hour. How many jobs are paying you $40 an hour, especially back home in the Bahamas? None, if you really think about it, right? But you can learn this skill now, and you have unlimited potential to what you can learn and what you can earn. What I encourage you guys to do too is, if you have children who are home for the summer now, teach them the skill. Get enrolled in the academy. Enroll them in the academy so that they can learn, so they can become unemployable, you know, by the time they're ready to enter the work field. So I know some of you guys are saying, okay, Sophie, how much does this cost? Okay. there's a Forex institution in Atlanta. If you wanted to take a course in Forex there, it'll cost you about $20,000, right? Robert Kiyosaki, he's the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He actually invented that cash flow quadrant we talked about at the start. He has a Forex mentorship program. It's $55,000, right? But the reason those programs are priced that high was because up until now, the only people who could even trade Forex were rich. So they would have no problem, paying that type of money for this type of education. But everyone you on the line tonight, good for you. It doesn't cost that, right? You can literally get started and enroll in our academy for just $235. You get access to the academy, to the Go Live platform that you've heard the testimonies talk about, where the educators give the trade ideas. You also get access to our harmonic scanner. Okay, that's that artificial intelligence, our copy paste profit system, where if you can copy and paste, you can start making money as soon as you get started. Okay, it's $235 to get enrolled, and then just $175 is your monthly tuition. Now, I know some of you guys are saying, man, Sophie, the $235 is cool, but I don't know if I can handle $175 a month. Guys, let me break this down to you. Right? People ask me that question all the time. Will I make enough money to cover that $175? So what we do is we give all of our new student traders some simple instructions that every one of you guys can follow. For your first month, okay, your first 30 days after getting enrolled, only take trades from the educators. These are people who are master traders who are given the trade ideas in the market. You want to take the trades of the educators, and that's going to make you money. $175, guys. If you make $6 a day, you've just made enough money to cover your membership, and you're gonna make more than $6 in a day. You've heard from people tonight who've done 3, 4, 5, 6 figures in a day. All right, and then I want to break something down to you really quickly so that you can see the power of your investment. Okay, if you follow our simple trading plan, where which is to help you grow your account 5% daily. And we tell most traders to just start your trading account with $50. Now you can start your account with $50,000 if you want, $5,000, $1,000, doesn't matter. We recommend 50 so that you can get used to, placing the trades, and you can start to use proper risk management. Our whole goal is to help you to maximize profits and minimize losses, right? But our trading plan is 5% daily. I know some of y'all are like, what? 5% daily? Guys, y'all know the banks are not giving you even 1% per year, right? Now we're showing you how to make 5% per day. So let's just think about it. If you were to put $50 in a bank account, a checking account or a savings account, and let's just say conservatively they give you 1% interest per year, which none of the banks are actually giving you 1. They're giving you a fraction of 1%. But let's say they give you 1. If after 1 year, your $50 would now be $50.50. Did y'all know that? The banks are giving you 1% and we have our money there. But after a whole year, your money gonna make 50 cents. But what we're showing you with this skill set is how you can grow your account 5% daily. So let's say you start your trading account with $50. After day 1, you go for your 5%. You make $2.50. Y'all like, Sophie, $2.50, that's no money. Remember, the banks was gonna give you 50 cents after 365 days. You just made $2.50 in 1 day, okay? This is changing, this is abundance mindset, guys. After day 10, you're gonna have $81.44 if you're growing that account 5% daily. By day 30, now that $50 account has quadrupled. You're over $200 in that account. Now, if you had that $50 in your bank account and you check your account in 10 days, how much would be there? $50. If you check it in 30 days, how much is it gonna be there? I know y'all said $50, but it's really gonna be 40 because they're gonna charge you service fee, bank fee, maintenance fee. So you're actually losing money, okay? But here's where it gets interesting. At day 60, 2 months in, that $50 account now has the potential to be over $900. By month 4, day 120, $17,445. This is growing your account 5% per day. But here's where it blows people's mind. By 6 months in, day 180, you have the potential to earn over $300,000. Now, will you win every trade? See, these numbers are based on you growing your account 5% every day and not losing at all. Will you lose sometimes? Of course you will. But if by day 180, let's say you don't have 325,000 because you've been losing, right? But you got 17,000. Would you be upset when you started that account with $50? I don't think you would be, right? So $175 for the ongoing access to the educators, to the trade ideas, is a steal of a deal. But who can afford free? Everyone. And I know Bahamians like free stuff, right? We have a 2 and free scholarship program, all right? If you're able to actually refer 2 people who want to learn this skill set, I always say when you get started, find 2 study buddies, 2 people to do this with you so y'all can learn and earn together. When you refer 2 paying customers to our academy, guess what? Your access is now free. Okay? Now, do you have to tell people about it? No. You don't have to tell anyone, but just be comfortable, with your monthly tuition of $175 a month. But if you don't want $175 per month tuition, refer 2 people, now it's free. Now, what I want to do is switch gears for the next 2 minutes and we're done. We have an optional opportunity here. Now, guys, y'all see I spent the last 40 minutes talking about the skill set. I'm literally going to take 2 minutes talking about this, right? Because I want you to know that this is optional. You don't have to do this. To be honest, most people don't even do it. Most people just want to learn to trade, make their money, don't talk to no one, and that's cool. Nothing's wrong with that. But there are also some people who are like me. When I see the skill set, when I see the power and what this information can do, I want to tell people about it because I know that I'm able to make an impact, and that's more important to me than income, right? I prefer to look out for my people than just profits. So when I saw this information, I got radical about sharing it because I knew what it could do, especially for people in the Bahamas. You have an opportunity to become an affiliate with our academy if you want to. You don't have to do this. So what that means is that you can actually tell other people who want to learn this skill set, other people who are looking to learn how to invest, you can tell them about our academy and the company is actually going to pay you. Okay? So every time you refer someone to one of our curriculums, they pay you $25. If you get someone who wants all of our curriculums, which is our elite, it's $50. But that's not even what's really exciting. What's exciting is the residual income. You've got to ask yourself right now, what income do you have right now that's residual? That comes in regardless if you go to work or not. Most people don't have residual income, but we have residual bills. So what we wanted to do was give you an opportunity to start positioning yourself to earn some residual income. All right? If you refer 3 people to our academy, 3 people who want to learn this skill set, the company says, hey, we're going to pay you $150 per month in income. Now, I know some of y'all are saying $150 ain't no money. But guys, if $150 was missing from your check at work, would you notice it? Yes, you would. You'd be calling HR like, where is my money? Or if you stepped outside right now and you saw $150 on the floor, you would not walk past it and say, I'm not picking that up because that ain't enough for me. $150 extra helps, okay? Now, if you're able to accumulate 12 customers in your organization, okay? And what's great about all of you on this call tonight is that someone invited you to this call. And what they're doing right now is launching their business. So you have the opportunity, if you get started now, if you get started tonight, they can actually place 4 people in your group that counts towards your 12 to help you get to $600 a month. And the rate these ladies are going on this team, that's going to be done by so many of them in the next week or 2. Right? So if you're able to accumulate 12 customers, now the company says, we're going to pay you $600 a month. Now that's money on top of the money you're making in the markets. That's extra money, guys. What could you do with an extra $600 a month? That could pay a car note. That could pay off some debt. A lot of people that can help with your restoration efforts from Hurricane Dorian, right? That could maybe put some money into something for the children, tuition for the kids. Now, if you go out here and take it really serious and you accumulate 30 customers in your organization, some of those people, up to 12 of those people, can actually be placed by whoever invited you to this call tonight. You can earn $1,000 per month in residual income. $1,000 a month. Extra on top of the money that you're making every single day in the markets. But it doesn't stop there. We've literally got thousands of people earning $2,000 a month, $5,000 a month. Dr. Carlton Calhoun, who you heard from a little while ago, actually Mello, the gentleman you heard from who did the 6-figure day, he's a platinum 5,000 right there at Chairman 10. Dr. Calhoun, same thing. It's right there at Chairman 10, which is $10,000 per month in residual income. See, one of my goals, guys, is to be the first chairwoman out of Freeport, Grand Bahama. And that's done. And we're going to do that by helping a lot of y'all on this call tonight make a lot of money. Okay? Now, we've got a couple. The Garrisons, they were at Chairman 25, but just a day and a half ago, they hit the rank called Chairman 50. That's $50,000 per month in residual income. They're not even 30 years old yet. My personal sponsor, my mentor, and we were actually on our way to come to Freeport right before COVID hit, and now we had to reschedule our trip. Mr. Justin Owens, he's a Chairman 100. $100,000 per month in income. He's 33 years old, guys. He's younger than me. 100 grand per month, 6 figures per month, right? We've got another gentleman, he's 22 years old. His name is Nate Samuel, lives in Atlanta, Georgia. He just hit the level of Chairman 250. That's $250,000 per month in income. And his frat brother, Bryce Thompson, 23 years old, senior at Morehouse College, Chairman 500, $500,000 per month in income. And then, you know, everyone who you heard from tonight, all of our that's our coach, right? Our head coach, our fearless leader, Mr. David Imanitier, he hit a new level in our company that's not even on this chart. He's off the charts, guys. Chairman 750, $750,000 a month in income. Now, will you guys, you know, make $750,000 a month? I don't know. Some of you could, right? But is the average person willing to do the type of work to build a team of that size to be able to earn $500,000 a month? Maybe not, right? Maybe not even 100,000, maybe not even 10. But every single one of y'all on this call could share this information with 12 people, 30 people, 75 people, and get to the point of earning $600, $1,000, $2,000 a month residually every month. You know how I know? Because we use Facebook, we use Instagram, we use WhatsApp to share what we want to share. Now let's share something that's going to impact and empower our people, and also something that's going to put some money in our pocket. Guys, I always say this, and I want to leave y'all with this. There's 4 things we need to do with money. 4 things we all need to do with money. 1, we need to accumulate money. Then we need to multiply money. Then we have to protect money. And then we need to pass on money. Those are the 4 things we need to be doing with money, but most of us spend our entire lives just accumulating or trying to accumulate. But we never accumulate enough to ever pass on. So we never get to the end of the cycle. So what we're showing you how to do is take some money from your job, guys, or whatever you're doing. Learn to invest. Learn to multiply your money through the skill set. Once you start multiplying your money, now you have some money to protect. And then you can pass it on. Guys, they always say, right, a good man, and on this call, a good woman, right, leaves an inheritance for his children's children. Is what you're doing right now going to be able to allow you to do that? That's a question you got to ask yourself. If the answer is no, you can't call it work because it ain't working. It's time to do something different so that you can get something different. Guys, get back with whoever invited you to this call tonight and let them know you're ready to get started. Make a decision today to do something that the future you is going to be proud of. Guys, I promise you, if enough of us get serious about learning to invest and start to multiply our money, we're going to be able to change what the Bahamas looks like. But it takes people like me and you, because the government ain't going to do it. No one's going to come to save us. We've got to save ourselves, and we got to start this revolution from within. And I'm not afraid to walk alone because I'm going, and I got some soldiers behind me headed that way. But I'd love every one of y'all to be in this movement with me, because what we can do together, you can go fast, you can go alone, but to go far, you got to go with other people. And that's the whole point of this thing. Let's learn the skill set. Let's get our money up. Then that's how we inject money into our country and change everything for the future generations. So get back with whoever invited you on this call tonight. Let them know that you want to get started. Let's get you plugged in. And I'm looking forward to seeing y'all at the beach or at the bank, right? I want to see every single one of y'all at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. But we never look down on anyone unless we're willing to pull them up. So get back with whoever invited you, and let's get you on these charts, get you in the markets, and get you secure in the bag. God bless. My name is Sophia Lightbourne. Thank you so much for hopping on, and I'll talk to y'all soon. See y'all on the inside of the academy.